think I'm the best version of me ever this year, with the dreams from my past that I had left to die being ticked off my list. Since I've met Carmen, there's nothing that I've said I'm going to do that I didn't do. I did everything. I ticked off my entire list. I am Mbali Tshabalala. I'm a 25-year-old female. I grew up in Soweto, and I've just settled into a role in transaction analysis. When we had our first, I think it was our first master class, where we spoke about taking control. After that session, I can't tell you exactly what Carmen said, but after that session, I realized that when you stand on the outside and you look at my life, it really isn't a ditch. But my inside was burning, my inside was unhappy, and it was 100% because I refused to take control. Carmen did not force anyone to take control. She didn't say take control. It's just that it's the realization to say everything is within your reach. How you think, how you see things, that is what makes your situation what it is. I felt consumed in this space. I had a lot of self-doubt, and I really wasn't sure about me thriving here. But equally, I didn't take any active decision to change that, because any kind of challenge, any kind of decision making, I've honestly tried to run away from. Something about me before, a sense of fear, self-doubt. There's just certain things that I wouldn't touch because I just don't think I can do it. Treasury and capital management, a division in the bank, is one such space. It's something that I've always been interested in, but I'd stood from afar and felt like I probably wouldn't thrive here. With Carmen's coaching, I decided to get a rotation in treasury to prove to myself if I really wouldn't thrive there. And now I'm permanently placed in treasury and capital management. Carmen gave me the tools to manage my emotional state, to deal with the pressure, to make decisions, even in a time where decisions can't be made. I can't tell you. It's just it's a full swing on life. I'd be doing an injustice to limit it to work life, to corporate. As an overall package, Carmen gave me freedom, the freedom to say, yeah, I can do this. I want to do this. I will do this. And down to the tools on how to do this. So I'm planning a trip to Mauritius with a friend. We decided this month. We really don't have much time because we're going in January. On the regular, number one, I wouldn't plan the trip. But even if I did, I'd let it go because from where I'm standing, it's just not possible. Carmen gave me that skill to sit with everything, all kinds of clutter, break it down to the most basic level. What do you look? What do you want? How would you get this? What avenues are available to you? It's so basic. And because of that, I'll be taking my first trip ever to Mauritius, planned in a very short time. No financial net whatsoever. But I sat down and I applied what she said. I applied the steps and I felt like I can do this. So I'm doing it. I'm the best version of me ever this year, with the dreams from my past that I had left to die being ticked off my list. Since I've met Carmen, there's nothing that I've said I'm going to do that I didn't do. I did everything. I ticked off my entire list. It's just that it's an overall liberation. It's a complete liberating feeling. It's a freedom I can't explain. The value of the coaching to me, priceless. You can't put a value to this. You can't put a word. I can't tell you what it has done for me. It's something you'd have to see for yourself. The coaching has definitely given me an edge over someone who hasn't had the coaching. Why am I saying this? Number one, I'm very well aware that this is not coaching that everyone receives. It's a product for a select few. So down to conversations with my friends right now. There's room for debate because now there's one person with a different kind of approach to everything. My friends and I, we have big dreams, we have the same ambitions. We've all sang kumbaya to our fears, to our self-doubt. But I've come in now with the approach, with the, so what? What's stopping you? Do it. A plus B is C. A perspective that I definitely didn't have. And I'm 100% able to back it up. And the mere fact that I did have a 180 shift, definitely sure I have one hell of an edge above a lot of people, especially my peers. Carmen's effectiveness, it's just there and it's effective. Number one, she does not come at you with the approach of telling you what to do. You come as you are. You talk to her as you are. At no point does she try and convince you to change your mind of anything. But for a fact, when you go home, you're going to ask yourself some questions. So effective that she touches your soul without you being aware. Until she's touched it, she's done. So effective that it does not feel like you're being taught. It just feels like you are going about your life with new understanding. When I face challenges during our coaching interventions, Carmen handled it with so much grace. Sometimes we cried because it did hurt, because she touched parts of us that were hidden away to not be touched. Because it is your responsibility to put up a strong front. Well, I think it's my responsibility to put up a strong front. So when the times came when I broke down, that's when I felt like Carmen isn't just a coach. No, she was there as a friend, she was there as a sister, she was there as a mother, but equally still in her coach capacity for advisory. It wasn't her responses to our breakdowns and to mine specifically. Her responses to my breakdowns were beyond her doing her job, were beyond her doing what she gets paid to do. It was personal. Her responses were personal. They were for me. They were tailored to me with a touch of her in there. I've already told my friends about Carmen Wilde because I would definitely recommend it. Number one, she's not only doing what you're paying her to do. She's going beyond her call. Especially to a broken person, a person with a low self-esteem, a person with substantial self-doubt. Because life has its things that happen to us. And if you have your setbacks and you're struggling to come back from them, Carmen